Hello viewers, this is VASISTA GAYATRI Academy. I am Dr. YVENUGOPAL. In this video, our discussion will be on the driving forces in divorce in India. Why many people are inclined to taking divorce in India? What are the reasons? Before discussing that, I would like to make a reference to Upanishadic sentence, that is Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. That means if we protect Dharma, Dharma will protect us. Going into detail with clarity, if you respect, honor, accept and adapt Dharma, the principles of Dharma, Dharma will definitely show you the way, the good path. And the ultimate aim of our life will be peace and bliss. That can be easily achieved. You can attain to that peace and bliss when you follow Dharma. So, the ultimate aim of life, that is attaining to that divinity, attaining to that spirit, that is called Anando Brahma. That will be made possible only when you follow the principles of Dharma. And that can also be realized, that divinity can also be realized through humanity. When you follow the principles of humanity, definitely we can attain to that stage. So here, man is supposed to follow 4 dharmas in his life. Now the relevant one we shall take here. Once a man is born, he is expected to follow the principles of Dharma as a son or daughter. He has to respect, obey, and serve the parents, and he has to show the reasonable affection, love and affection towards parents. But this is Dharma. And once he is married, once he has become elder, and once he is married, he has the principles of Dharma again. As a husband, he has to take care of wife and family, that is children. And when he attained to the stage of parent, again he has the principles of Dharma, that is he has to take care of the children, their upbringing, their well-being, everything. Now we shall come to the point under discussion, that is a divorce, man-woman relationship. Here wife and husband relationship. Why in India most of the life partners are inclined to taking divorce? There may be so many reasons, but I would like to discuss the reasons which are connected to a legal dimension, because our topic is related to legal law. Actually, the relationship between man and woman, once they are married, it is a social contract, a permanent contract, a sublime contract. It should not be broken at any cost. It is more powerful than the contract law. Business contracts, there are so many contracts in our business, corporations. More powerful than that, because it is highly sublime. The relationship is sublime. But the very hurdles, the driving forces nowadays in our country particularly are because of 2 things. Number one, provisions of law. Article 14, 15 and 21 will be encouraging the people, the persons, wife or husband, who have broken in the marriage relationship. So these provisions will encourage them to seek a divorce. Marriage Act is there. Apart from the provisions in the Marriage Act, these Article 14, 15 and 21 in the Constitution will be encouraging equality, liberty, equality before law. All this will stimulate them. And on the other side, the government policies, the government schemes. If you take divorce, the woman will be given a lot of benefits, schemes, pension, free ration, means commodities, essential commodities, everything will be given to the woman who has taken divorce. Apart from that, housing. So number of welfare schemes are being given to the woman who has taken birth. So these provisions, legal provisions and government schemes are, these two are, have become the driving forces. In fact, these are fanciful items to the children. See, when we take the children to the market or shopping, they feel attracted, drawn towards so many items because they have great fascination to different fanciful items. In the same way, once the relationship between man and woman is broken, the marriage is broken, they are they are tending towards or they are drawn towards these legal provisions and the government schemes rather than establishing a good relationship. Why they are drawn? That is the point here. The main reason is that there is no question of developing a great human affinity, emotional attachment. These are the only two things. See, once married, there must be strong emotional affinity between man and woman, between wife and husband, between lovers. Apart from that, human affinity must be developed. So these are the two items, two emotions of panacea. If that kind of relationship is established, is cemented strongly, nobody in the world can take them out, can break the relationship. Lawyers and judges also cannot. So, what is required there then is a good intellect and practical wisdom. What is good intellect and practical wisdom? How to do how to get on in our life, how to solve the problem. See, the problems and predicaments are very frequent in our life. They always will be placed amidst some hustle and bustle of life. Life is not bed of roses, bed of thorns too. Number of problems and predicaments we will be facing very frequently. Not only ordinary man, in the man possessing a high status, holding high status in the society, will also be facing. Everybody will face the music in life. So in such circumstances, what we have to do is that they must be blessed with, endowed with good intellect and practical wisdom. How this good intellect and practical wisdom to forge ahead in life comes? That will be obtained only by the establishment of a strong, a friendly relationship with some friend. Instead of possessing 100 friends, better to have one bosom friend. It is very difficult to obtain such type of friend in our life. Number of friends may be there, but bosom friend who can understand you, who can face anything, everything for your sake, who can come to your rescue, who can be a good counselor, good advisor to you. All the times, if he is able to share everything with you, so that kind of friend is needed. Then that kind of friend alone can give you two things. That's one. First one is solace, and the second one is solution. Solace means comfort. He will give you comfort all the times. He gives a good relief to you, and at the same time, he will give you a good solution also, because he is a bosom friend. He can understand you. He knows your situation. He knows your complication, because he knows everything about you. All in your life, all in your soul. A soulmate. Friend should be just like a soulmate. If he is really a soulmate, a bosom friend, definitely he can understand your life, everything that belongs to your life, and he can give you not only a solace, that is relief, but also a solution. And this is what Sigmund Freud also says in his theory, personality theory or psychoanalysis. He says that for each and every complication in life, a predicament in life, hard situation in life, the only solution is talk therapy. Apart from a sexual union, he suggests a talk therapy. So 2 points to be noted here from Sigmund Freud, that is a union of body and soul between man and woman. Two things between man and woman here means wife and husband or lovers. The first one is a union of body and soul. When they have the physical union, when they are immersed with each other, what will happen is the unison of soul, body, and mind. Everything together will be merged, submerged, and from there emerges the divine feeling. The purgation of all emotions, negative emotions, will be going out, and mind and soul will be purified, and positive thinking, not only positive thinking, but at the same time adaptive power, receptive power will be developed, because of which he is or she is able to cope up in life. She is or he is able to understand the advice given by his bosom friend, or advice given by a lawyer, or the advice given by a doctor. And above all these things, the second one is very interesting one, very relevant one, which is undisputed, and that is talk therapy. He used to give talk therapy to all his patients. In fact, talk therapy is more powerful one, not only in respect of general counseling, that means between friends or between parents and children, or doctor and patient, the lawyer and client, but also even in medical treatment. The talk therapy, about food treatment, about apart from prescription of the medicine, food treatment is more important. And the second one is talk therapy, that is the doctor has to create a self-sufficiency in the mind of the patient by giving beautiful counseling, most relevant counseling. Here, in this context, when there is the relationship is broken between man and woman, lovers, and wife and husband, the talk therapy by a friend, bosom friend, or a well-wisher, or a counselor, or a lawyer should play a key role, a pivotal role. By taking that talk therapy, that sufferer or victims, mind will feel afresh. Solace will be there, solution will be there, self-sufficiency, strength, soul's strength, everything will be inducted, provided by the talk therapy. Because exchange of ideas, exchange of emotions, exchange of feelings, exchange of problems and predicaments from different points of view, that too will happen. Because of that, definitely the sufferer will take delight in it, will take some relief out of it. By that, he will definitely come to the conclusion, at least some, though not a final solution, he will come to one conclusion that, okay, we shall forge ahead in life by some way or the other, at least by the self-sufficiency that has been inducted by my friend, by my bosom friend, by my counselor, teacher, or parent. So, once such type of human affinity, emotional attachment is developed or established, nobody in the world can break the relationship of wife and husband, man and woman. So such is the power of human affinity, and such is the power of unison. It is a union, sexual bliss of man and woman when they unite together. When they unite together, in that union, not only the physical bodies, but also the souls will meet, join together. So once such kind of relationship, such kind of understanding power, understanding about life, either by yourself or by your friend or by counselor, whosoever, there will not be any scope for divorce, because divorce is not a final solution. These driving forces, liberty, equality, right to life, etc., and the government schemes, these are only temporary, transitory. They are not the parameters to establish a peace and bliss, to find a beautiful solution to our life. They are not the parameters to realize a divinity through humanity. The ultimate thing is that man should hold very great feeling of a great human attachment, human understanding, emotional attachment. Then no separation and no vibration at all regarding the relationship between man and woman. This is what I would like to say about the driving forces in divorce in our country. Thank you. Thank you for watching.